My gentlemen, the shocking fact about older woman that will surprising you. This is how older woman flirting. I know a lot of gentlemen, they really want to know how the older woman always flirting if they want a guy. Let me telling you, let me be honest about this. There is the way older woman, they flirting when they will want a man. Before we start, I'm a Flora, and this is our Love Talk with Flora. Remember to subscribe to this channel if in case you want to know more about women. Don't forget to like the video and share this video to some gentlemen, other king out there, and telling them this is how older woman flirting all the time. Let me diving in today's video. First, they having the powerful eye contact. They're using eye contact just to make a man being interesting on her. She can look at you with a different eyes. When you look at her, then she will just realize that you already be in love with her. But don't cut me wrong, my gentlemen. Sometimes she can just using eye contact just because of something else, but it depending on how the way she use it. You really need to understand that. That is number one. Number two, we are talking about she always flirting during conversation. The moment when you're having the conversation with her, she will just bring in some different type of the topic, which is more private. And this topic will making that older woman love and engage a lot on it. If in case you bring in the topic about intimacy and she don't want to stop about it, and she want to engage with that type of conversation with you, trust me, she already developed feelings towards you and she already interested on you and she wants you, but she don't know how to confess and let you know about that. That is number two. Number three, we are talking about they will always compliment you first. They used to compliment a guy. He can tell you are so kind, you are so supportive, you are so cute, you are so handsome. I really want you to be very close to me. This type of compliment is always giving some alert, like, oh wow, why he compliment me? You know, an older woman, sometimes it can be same age like your mother, sometimes it can be same age like your sisters, sometimes it can be same age like your aunties. So there's some other compliment is very make you get some a lot big alert on your mind, like, oh, why she say like that to me? Is she and don't need to say like this. There's other compliment we can talk about, this respectful compliment, like a normal compliment, like everyone can give it to you. An older woman can give to you, younger woman can give it to you. But when it's happening, when she gives the deep compliment, you need to pay attention. That is another thing. Another thing we are talking about, she using touching strategies. Talk with you and start to like, oh, have something on your bed. Oh, let me remove this one. Oh, just fixing your things. Just using some strategy just to touching you. And this strategy will always bring a lot of alert on you, man. That is another thing. Another thing we are talking about, she being direct about your interesting. So sometimes other older women, they are too direct, not like younger woman. Older woman, they already knows what exactly what. If they are really in love, they can be very direct to a woman, to a man, and telling a man about, yeah, I really want to be with you. I'm interested on you. As a gentleman, you have the choice either to be with her or not, because older women, they are never chased. They always show interesting. You are the one who you need to decide either to be with her or not to be with her. That is another thing. Another thing we are talking about, the asking deep personal question. There is any type of personal question which older woman should never ask you, but she asking you like, oh, tell me how the size it is. Tell me how long you're lasting always on me. Tell me how for what when it was the last time you have it. She just giving them, asking some private question which she don't even deserve to ask you, something like that. But when she asks you, she really indicating she is interested on you. As a gentleman, you really need to pay attention with this type of question. Another thing, they teasing you with a class, like, you know what I mean, guys. So they use the class to teasing a man, and this is not an I can call like this is not like you can avoid it, unavoidable, because when she use their class, you can just see by yourself she already teasing you, and you are there like wonder, wow, why this woman do like this to me, and you do nothing about that. Another thing we are talking about, they flirting through their body language. Their body language. Try to fix themselves. Try to put things right. Try to do like this. Like they just flirting to you just through their body language, just to show that they are interesting. A lot of men, they know how woman they flirting with the body language. Even I think even a young man, they know about that. But when it's happening with older woman, sometimes you can wonder, is she doing to me? And you look to the different side, up and down, like maybe she don't do to me. And when you are there on that spot alone, then you know that this is very direct to me, and this woman, she's really interesting on me. That is another thing. Another thing we are talking about, they won't wasting time. They really don't want to wasting time. Never. They can telling you, if you are not interesting, you're not interesting. If you are interesting, it's okay. If you are not interesting, you are not interesting. And another thing we are talking about, they will inviting you to their place. I know a lot of gentlemen out there, they always want to ask me, a woman who inviting you to lead, like to show her how to think, to do their things, blah, blah, blah. This woman, is she interesting? Yeah, she's so interesting on you. That's why she invited you. Another thing we are talking about, they dressing with a purpose. If she inviting on your place and she putting some kind of dress, she has purpose of that dress. She putting night dress and she know that it's daytime. She have purpose on that. And if she put the dress and walk in front of you, she have a purpose of put that dress. As a gentleman, you need to know and read that type of woman is. Why she put that kind of dress. If you know what she put that kind of dress, then you will understand this woman, she really want to be with me. That is another thing. Another thing we are talking about, they are more directing with their intention. Very direct. I want you and I want to be with you. I want you to be with me on my bedroom. I want you just to knock me. They are so direct. They never been shy. There's some, they are, but there's others, they are not. Older women, they know what exactly they want. They don't have that time to waste to play. They don't have that time. The time which they have to be direct to the woman, to a man, telling a man what exactly they want. If you don't want it, they will never force it. They will give you a chance to be willing and decide what exactly you want. And if you are interesting, if you are not interesting, it's okay for them. That's the thing, which is the good things about older women. Another thing we are talking about, they will make you feeling like the only man in the room or in the walls. They can, if she have money, she will spend that money for you. She will give you everything. She will try her best that you will never look at somebody else. You will even afraid to losing her. That's the older woman are. They want to make you. You are the only man in the room, so you can develop the feelings and you can be interested in her. Let me be honest. A lot of older women, they know if you fall in love for the money, and they know if you fall in love for real. But if they know you're falling in love for the money, they want to try their best just to make sure that you fall in love for real. And sometimes it can happen. There's some young men, they fall in love to the older woman, not just because of money. They fall in love just because they are interesting. That is the only test which they like. Sometimes it can happen. Everybody has something which they love the most. And this younger men, they do so. So you need to know that. Another thing about testing you. They're testing you about age challenge, asking about how it is when you're dating someone who is over 50, who the age is big gap. You have the big egg, big age gap. She was starting asking about that. So when she asks about that, and you give that like, oh, it's okay for me. Age is no matter for me. It's matter. It's love and caring and kind woman. So we say like she will be like, oh wow, this man, she really want me and she love me. Another thing is they don't chase, they attracting. Older women, they don't have time to chasing man. They attracting you. They can try their own means to attracting you to being with them, just to dating her. If you are not interesting and you're not attracting, then they are okay for that because they never chase, because they know what exactly they want. So this is how older women always flirting with a man. Always they flirting like that. 90%. Another percent, maybe they use different means like money, cash, some resources, some things. Yeah, there is those things too. My name is Flora. This is our Love Talk with Flora. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Until next time, and I love you all. Bye for now.